We get into this passport bro shit. Whoever sent this to me, shout out to you. It's either Didi or Nightjade. So shout out to both of them because they always doing right by me. I appreciate you. But of course, there is now a GoFundMe set up for Floyd, child. I wish I had the Price is Wrong button right now. So there's people out here that want to check on Floyd. They want to make sure that he's okay. Oh, that's nice though. It says, help me get overseas to check on the well-being of Floyd. Now wait a damn minute. So no one has any money? So everybody is on GoFundMe and begging? You trying to tell me that friends of Floyd ain't got no money? Where everybody at? Where the rest of the bros at? Where all the people that he was out here talking with, hanging out with, they was making videos together? Where all that go? Down, they just dis-fucking-peared? They just dis-fucking-peared? You know who's your real friends are when you down and out, okay? Not be the first to donate. Nobody donated. All right, so GoFundMe, help me get overseas to check on the well-being of Floyd. So it's someone named Lisa Sawa, which I think she makes content. They sent me a different video, but y'all, I don't have time for all that. No shade, no shade. So no one has donated, okay? Lord. So my good friend Floyd Wallace, well, let me say the name right. Floyd Wallace motherfucking Jr. was falsely accused and arrested in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Brazilian prisons are notoriously harsh. Really? Is it notorious? Rest in peace to Biggie. So notoriously? Oh, well, maybe some people should think about that when they not here in the United States of, but I digress. Brazilian prisons are notoriously harsh, characterized by extreme overcrowding, inhumane conditions, rampant violence and disease, and a lack of infrastructure leading to widespread human rights abuses, exploitation by J&Gs, and reliance on family for help. Well, where his family at, Bueller? Where is Floyd Wallace motherfucking Jr.'s family at? Shouldn't they be the ones that's out here doing the GoFundMe, seeing what's up, trying to get him home, or whatever the hell it is that they can do at this point? Where they at? This just Lisa. Good old Lisa Sowa, whoever the hell that is. Floyd has no Whoa, there you go. Wait, Floyd has no family and real friends. Oh no. So now all of a sudden Floyd don't have no real friends. Well, who was all them people that was hanging out with him? Who was all them people making the videos for him? Who were all them people that was donating to him? Where they at? Where they go? Everybody disappeared. Okay, child. Crazy how that works. Who didn't see this coming? Floyd has no family and real friends. I'm trying to raise $5,000 for a trip to Brazil to check on the well-being of Floyd Wallace motherfucking Jr. I've been in close touch with the U.S. Embassy and they anticipate my arrival. To make this trip, I'm going to have to get a passport. Oh my God, the jokes write themselves, child. I'm going to have to get a passport, which is something that I don't want to do. Girl, what? I never ever wanted to leave the United States, but unfortunately, somebody's got to do it to check on this young man. Where are all the friends at, child? Where are all the friends of Floyd Wallace motherfucking Jr. to help him out in his time of need? I'm just a little bit confused. He did it all for them anyway. I'm not going to name no names. Because I'm not no troublemaker, but I'm just a little confused. I wonder if that dude that's saying that he shouldn't snitch, I wonder if he's going to go help him out. That other dude left the country, he said, right after all of this because he didn't want nobody to be messing with him. So now all of a sudden, American women look good to him when he was in the casino. We got a couple other people to look at today, but child, you can't make this up. This woman don't even want to leave the United States, but she needs some $5,000. Anybody want to donate? I can drop the daggone link to the GoFundMe. Anything extra will be given to Floyd to help with his defense or anything he needs while being incarcerated overseas. In Brazil, they arrest you before they investigate you. Well, shout out to Brazil, because child, maybe they should do that shit here. So it's from Lisa Sowa in Brookline. Whatever MO stands for, don't come for me. All right. So in case y'all were wondering, or in case y'all needed to know, there is a GoFundMe to help out Floyd. He has no family. He has no friends. And this woman is worried because of the inhumane conditions down there in Brazil. I'm thinking if you hanging out in foreign countries, you should be mindful of that shit yourself and follow the fucking law. But then again, nobody listens around here, so fuck them. Not specifically Floyd. I'm just talking about anybody that ain't following the law and the rules. Okay. So that's breaking news again. Shout out to if it was Nightjade or if it was Didi. I appreciate y'all. I don't think anybody knew about this. So there's a GoFundMe. And if y'all come across any of Floyd's friends, let them know that they can donate over there. Don't come to me. I ain't got shit to do with it. Moving on, child. Moving on. Good.
There is the streets, the hood, dudes as pedos, people that like little kids. That's why I'm able to spot passport bros that buy pussy so easy. So let me get on you niggas. Keep putting pressure on you punk ass motherfuckers. That's why I'm able to see. I can tell the difference.
Hold on. Viewer discretion is advised, child. And it ain't even me. Viewer discretion is advised. It's not even for me.
The spot passport bros that buy pussy so easy. Yeah, let me get on you niggas. Keep putting pressure on you punk ass motherfuckers. That's why I'm able to see. I can tell the difference between a nigga that's going over there and looking at it culturally as saying, man, I love this country, or man, I want to get a different experience, or man, if I just so happen to find love while at the same time experience different cultural norms and learning to respect other people's culture, then, that's great. But I'm able to spot the degenerates. And I'm disappointed in some of you niggas. Some of you YouTubers, I thought y'all were the cool ones. I thought that you guys were a good representation of especially black people and white people. I know y'all some degenerates too, so y'all be over there buying pussy. Y'all buy pussy more than black people. But I'm going to get there. For some of you YouTubers, I thought y'all was the cool ones, and that's why I supported y'all in the beginning. Y'all reached out to me. Yeah, Anton, can you come on my platform? Yeah, not come on your platform. You from, this place that I love or whatever, so on and so forth. And so I thought you niggas was the cool ones. But y'all not what I thought y'all was, because y'all support degenerate behavior. You know what I'm saying? You niggas start defending these degenerate bitch ass niggas and think that, and so now I got to look at you funny because y'all looking funny in the light. Now I got to look at you funny in the light because when I call out degenerate behavior of the group of people that support you, and make no mistake about it, most of the niggas that watch our live streams, they jerk off in their socks. Y'all not building a group in the community.
Lord, let me clutch my pearls. Come on, Anton. What are we doing? What is going on? Why? Listen. I don't know what's going on. There's something going on now all of a sudden, and maybe not suddenly again. I have not been paying attention to this before recently. Something with him and Andre and Andrea crossing borders is going on between them. And Andre and Andrea seem fine. I haven't watched them in a while, but they seem like all normal. Now there's something going on between them. So I don't know if this is the response that Andre and Andrea are actually talking about tonight. I'm going to try to see if I can catch what the hell is going on with them. But like this is what, I don't group all the people together. The name, yes, the name for sure, but I don't group all the people together, not at all, because I don't think that Andrea are wild and like Floyd Wallace motherfucking Jr., my bad. But Andrea is not going to turn around and leave the damn country because something is going on with Floyd Wallace motherfucking Jr. So the other ones that's doing this crap and talking about don't snitch, and we're all of a sudden leaving, you can't sleep in my bed. Try to sound crazy. They was proudly passport broing it up. Now everybody want to try to back away. It's a besmirchment on the name, if anything, at the end of the day, in my opinion. But child, Anton, what is wrong? What happened? What I'm missing? Why are you so upset?
Now I got to look at you funny in the light because when I call out degenerate behavior of the group of people that support you, and make no mistake about it, most of the niggas that watch our live streams, they jerk off in their socks. Y'all not building a group in a community of people that are strong in their core beliefs and respect other people's culture, and then just in case they go and find love in another country because they just so happen to be organically enjoying and adapting to what's going on there. No. That's not what's happening. I see. That's why we watched that other nigga get arrested the other day. I see y'all upholding, and instead of rooting out, y'all know different than bad cops.
All right, what are we saying? All I could think of when he said "I see," I feel like that's a game from the Generation X. I see with my little eye, something like that. What are we talking about? Come on, let me pay attention. Come on, Anton.
No, 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 no. That's not what's happening. I see. I see. That's why we watched that other nigga get arrested the other day. I see
I spy.
y'all upholding, and instead of rooting out, y'all know different than bad cops. You're no different. You degenerate bitch ass passport bros.
Mm?
You're no different than the cops that we like to call out. You know how we say it's a blue wall and the good cops get lumped in with the bad cops because the good cops don't call out the behavior of the bad cops? You're the same way. You're the same way. When you don't address the people that are embarrassing y'all, and then you wonder why people label you negatively because you become sex tourists, and then they say, well, don't dick police me.
Well, Floyd Wallace motherfucking Jr. had that in his bio. Now, y'all say whatever you know about the other ones. I don't know nothing. I'm just going by what the Brazilian news broadcast and Brazilian oppressors were saying, because they putting out all the information. Lest we not forget that. The Brazilian oppressors and news forecasting people are putting out all this information. It ain't even nobody here doing it. Like, we're talking about it on YouTube, but we're getting it straight from Brazilian people. The Brazilians are doing this. So that's why I'm like, I'm waiting for white supremacy to come out here, because maybe y'all change it to, not y'all, you know what I'm saying, but maybe y'all will change it to Brazilian supremacy, and maybe they're the ones that got the issue. I don't know. But this had all reminded us that we spoke about the other day that Austin Holloman had his issue initially in Brazil. Maybe the Brazilians said, this ain't the United States of America. Y'all not going to be fucking around here. You can get the fuck out. Maybe. Allegedly. The way they putting information out here, they tired of somebody, in my opinion. But they do also need to be tired of the good mamas if they sitting up there going with their kids in order to do some alleged trafficking as well. Lest we not forget that the mama went with the little kid. And as young as 6, y'all, that's disgusting. It's already disgusting at 14 and 13, but at 6, it's beyond freaking disgusting. Beyond. And then you got Jarello talking about don't tell, take it like a man, don't snitch. What the fuck? We ain't got no standards, not we. Child, y'all ain't got no standards nowhere. It's that important for you to protect yourself that, oh, of course it is, like anybody else. They're not gonna do the right thing. Because why would we expect that? Child, if they not them, but if people ain't doing it here, they ain't gonna do it there for sure. But I'm not ever, never, no way. I don't give a fuck where near none of these kids are. You're never going to get me to sit up here and say, oh, he should not say anything. Too bad for those kids. You sound crazy. You sound like you got issues and problems. And like I said before a little while ago, if you're hanging out with these motherfuckers, then you are guilty by association, and probably with good reason, because if you can't tell that there's something wrong in the head or they fucking weird, then you're the one with the problem with no discernment, and you ain't no different than the biatches that we talk about damn day and all their choices. This is a choice as well. Child, anybody can get this judgment and smoke around here. I don't care. Now, what Anton is upset about, I'm still a little confused, unless he's basically saying the same thing. You know who the fuck it is that you associate with. When these bitches sit up here talking about biatches, my bad. When these biatches be up here talking about, I didn't know. It's not till the baby came. He changed after we got pregnant. I call bull fucking shit every single time. And if you didn't know who it was, then you shouldn't have been going raw dog with that motherfucker. So you brought this shit on yourself at the end of the damn day. Adults need to be held responsible for the decisions that fucking adults make. Period, point fucking blank. And if you can go to sleep at night and know that there's somebody who might be saying something so that they can get some other PDF off of the daggone streets, and you got a problem with it, fuck you too. I said that. I meant that.
As passport bros, you're no different than the cops that we like to call out. You know how we say it's a blue wall and the good cops get lumped in with the bad cops because the good cops don't call out the behavior of the bad cops? You're the same way. You're the same way. When you don't address,
It's definitely the same with what we was just listening to with Jarello. It's the same damn thing, just like the analogy that he just gave. The oppressors, I'm sorry, the oppressors protect oppressors, and it looks like these passport bros is gonna protect passport bros. Don't say anything. Don't snitch. This is not even a don't snitch situation. It's Brazil. It's Brazil. Oh, you can be down there in Brazil and talking your shit and living your life and bragging and showing everybody what you doing, putting ex-tourists up in your damn profile, showing booty clapping, shout out to O'Shea, and cheeks in every fucking thumbnail and video. Now all of a sudden, no snitching. Child, you done self-snitched all fucking ready.
the people that are embarrassing y'all, and then you wonder why people label you negatively because you become sex tourists, and then they say, well, don't dick police me. Nigga, don't nobody want to dick police your little penis. I got a big dick.
Oh,
Thick, round, girth.
Anton, stop it.
I'm not tripping over you niggas' little penises.
Oh my God.
Why would I give a fuck? Why would I care about what you niggas are sexual?
Shout out to Girth though. Allegedly.
Tourists. I'm trying to root out the degenerate behavior. And so we have to address this accordingly. No, don't clip that part out. Keep that part in. Keep that part in. Don't take that part out. Niggas is over there getting the little kids. They're chasing little kids. You think you can get away with it because you're in a different country. Call out, yes, Girth Brooks. Call out the degenerate behavior. Stop being dummies.
That is the same degenerate behavior, Anton, though, that needs to be called out here. We say it all the time. If we not going to sit up here and call the daggone behavior out, you know the people that are doing it. You know who did what, when, where, why, how, all that type of stuff. You don't want to help the oppressor, then turn around talking about how bad the community is, the neighborhoods are, and how there's all this violence, but don't nobody want to stand on no business because people talking about no snitching. This totally is not even a no snitching type of situation, but this is the culture. Degenerate no matter what. Make no fucking sense if you're going to sit up here and say some shit about don't snitch. Child, it's not because I give a fuck more about any damn children that are in Brazil or the United damn States. I care about all the children until they become gremlins, and I don't think that people should be taking advantage of them any fucking where, whether it be a white teacher that teaches middle school or junior high school that's taking advantage of those boys, or if they over here in Brazil taking advantage of girls. It doesn't matter to me. Leave these fucking kids alone. Why don't y'all do more parenting of your fucking kids instead of worrying about your fucking life trying to make fucking content? Because that's what it is. Not only with those MFers usually, but with these motherfuckers too. That's why they keep saying stuff like I'm the #1 YouTuber. Child, shut the fuck up. This is not even about none of that.
When you support this dumb shit and you don't separate yourself from it and say, you know what? Well, Anton is right about that. But instead, you're trying to keep the little audience that you got. Do you know why you can't grow? Do you realize why you can't grow? Is because they know that you are a pander bear to sexual deviance. Ooh. Nobody is going to support a channel that is pandering to sexual deviance. Ooh. So if the majority of your audience are bullshitters and sexual deviants, nobody is going to continue to allow for you to grow. It don't matter how much you stream, no matter who you get on your platform, you're going to be at a cap because you're not authentically being the thing that you're supposed to be, and people are smart. They can see through it. It's just like the women, right? A lot of people say, oh man, Anton be getting on the women. Why do you think so many women still love me and support me even though I hold them accountable? You know why? Because they can see the truth and that I hold them accountable because I love them, because I want them to do better. So of course you're going to see some big bad.
Yeah, I know. I don't be loving the biatches. They get on my damn nerves. Go on, child.
They get mad and say, oh my God, he hates women. But women authentically know, and they can see, you know what? Yeah, he is right. Yeah, I shouldn't be out here busting it down for a real one and having 7 different fathers for 10 different children. Yeah, okay, cool. So eventually, even though you're going to get shocked and you're going to get bothered what I say initially because you think you're part of a degenerate crew, the women is going to come over and they're going to say, Anton, we love you. Thank you for loving us. And so it's going to even out. It's going to even out because authenticity often at times shine through. But when you continue to support this degenerate behavior for little pennies on the dollar, that's the reason why you're not growing as a platform.
So if Anton is specifically just talking about, and I don't know if this was before or after the people who are just like Floyd Wallace motherfucking Jr. should not say anything and he shouldn't snitch and he keep it to himself and take it on the chin. Or maybe he heard about allegedly, maybe Austin Holloman is deleting shit and people are trying to disassociate themselves with Floyd, which makes sense, child. I would have never associated with him, but that's a whole different story. And if you're going to not help to take them down, especially if you know, like obviously if you're dealing in it and doing it, you're not gonna tell on yourself. That's just how it works. I'm not going to tell on myself. I'm not going to get myself in trouble, so you're not going to help. We expect that, okay? But if there's somebody that knows something and should say something, then hopefully they're going to say something to help. Even though I really honestly feel like at the end of the day, it ain't even about nobody else except for Brazilians news broadcasts and their oppressors. They was already looking into the shit anyway. So in my opinion, they probably already know who the hell is out here doing whatever the hell it is that they've been doing wrong, right, wrong, and indifferent. And they've already been looking at their content. They already knew who Austin Holloman was from the other issue. They probably kept on watching him. Somebody earlier was talking about Interpol. I think that's the people that, take a look at everybody out in various countries and everything. So they probably been still watching him since the last time that he caused trouble, the last time that he was there. You know what I mean? So him deleting videos, if he's allegedly doing that, from what I've heard, don't make no difference because they've been watching your ass anyway. I'm sure they know who the problems are. That's why they willingly putting this information out. You can't even blame this on white people, white supremacy, the United States in any way, shape, or form. Brazil, whole different country. They clearly do it differently, and they don't care about the Democrat or Republicans. They said, child, we putting all this information out here and we're gonna let everybody know. And then when we take his ass down, maybe he will give up some names and help us support us to connect some dots that they might not know about. It could be that too. And Lord knows what they're gonna find on all them damn phones and all them STD drives and all that other mess, child.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! We do not care.